Guru team, and welcome back to PS5 Stranded Alien Dawn. Uh, yeah, I'd love to say it's been a great start. It hasn't. I mean, it hasn't. I mean, we're alive, right? And we've made more money. So that's a win. We've just had this massive attack, which we've repelled just. And it's just, reaffirmed that we definitely need some traps around here. We need some more defenses. We need some more stuff. We need some more stuff. We need some more stuff. We've had a number of dramas. One of which was our drone stopped working. It needed repaired. And the problem with this is it doesn't tell you what it needs. Almost everything else, if it's damaged, will tell you. So I don't know. Is this damaged? Yeah, it says it needs 5 wood. This one doesn't. For some strange reason, the drone doesn't. This is also malfunctional. We've lost a lot of food out of that freezer. That one's working. Yeah, I might be able to. Can I empty that? And then will my drone work? Yeah, it will. So hopefully it'll take some of that stuff out. Almost all of it, but not quite. It's going to find a home for that stuff somewhere. I don't know where. Don't know where it's taking it, but it's taking it somewhere. So yeah, take it over there. Why not? The issue is that yeah, without the drone, we really went backwards. We lost fire extinguishers. We lost guns. We lost bits and pieces and things. We're still down some power generation, but that's okay. We're about to build a new battery. So it's been a drama. It's been a drama keeping up again with the alloys. It's, as a win, though, as a win, I learnt from the last one, and I have flare shielding sorted. So now when we do have a solar flare, instead of all of our defenses just automatically collapsing, they consume twice as much, which I think we can live with. We can certainly live with, but I certainly need a lot more defenses. Twice as much, I would say. Judging from the look of all this, I need twice as much. So we're still pushing hard on that. We've been out mining ore, and we're going like crazy, smelting away like crazy to try and get this stuff done. I am pushing them mercilessly. Mercilessly. We need some more electronics. We really do. We need some more electronics to be getting on with, so that we can repair things like this. Does this actually, can this be repaired? That can't be repaired yet. So we've got a battery up and running, which is great. That's another battery. Woohoo! Another win. One more battery. Which that's 2,000. One of those holds 2,000. So when that's fully charged up, we've got 10,000 altogether, which I think is fabulous and probably will withstand most things. And we can keep everything running. We just need poor old Emmeline, who's been running around like crazy. Could you even just repair the freezer for me? Thank you. And then I can stop worrying about that, and then we can stop worrying about food going down. I need one more electronic and 12 scrap. So we've got one more there. We're making up some CPU cores because we need CPU cores for these enhanced defenses, and I think we're gonna list that one up. So now we need 25. So Xander Meander needs to go out and do some mining. There are some resources there that have yet to be mined, Xander Meander. So you need to go out there and get that done. Crystal will carry on repairing. My battery has malfunctioned. Oh, I shouldn't have clipped that one, because it's now telling me I need 31, and that's got nada, so fine. Damage waiting for solar flares is affecting things. She's gone out to plant some stuff. We lost everything to the Xenoflora Blight. I honestly, I had no time. I seriously had no time to do anything. So it just all happened. So it's been a tremendously difficult start. Getting the drone up and running again has been a key. I'm now using more of the resources around me in terms of the ores, which has definitely helped speed things along rather than worrying about scrap. I've been pushing them mercilessly hard. We've got a backlog of food that we're just going to have to fall back on and rely on until we can get the fields all planted. And I would like at least that laser and at least that gun built very, 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 very soon, like yesterday. But I only want to do them one at a time, because if you open them up both at the same time, then they split the resources and you never get them both built until they're both ready, which is a bit of a nuisance. So I need to continue making sure that this thing gets fueled up and running. And Xenoflora bite has already affected 4 plants. Is that these four plants around here? They're not. We've only planted these plants. Where are they? No, not that one. No, not that one. Ah, who just got drafted? Did someone just get drafted? No. Oh, they're down here. Okay, well I'm not worried about those. Yeah, not worried about those. This is, what is she planting? Buttermelon? That's a good start. That's a good start. You carry on with that. Is this thing ready to go? No, it isn't. Okay, I think we need scrap for that. I don't think we've got any scrap. We're still trucking away on this thing. Not alloys from ore. Where's that gone? Is this thing ready yet? Nearly. Nearly. The thing is, it keeps stealing the stuff from her as well. So the drone's really fast and it goes around, but it steals everything, which is a nuisance. Where is he going? I don't know what he's handling. No, you can't have break yet. You can't have a break, Sandra. There's no such thing as breaks. Right, okay. Anyway, look, you don't need me to stand here. It's the same as it's always been. I'm trying to realign some defenses, bolster some defenses, get some things sorted, try and move forward. We've sold quite a bit, which is great, but we are on the back foot from the end of last year, which I said was an Annus Horribilis, which it absolutely was. Annus and Horribilis, and we're really pushing hard to bolster our defenses so we don't get that happen again. We need 21 alloys, 3 electronic components, and 15 scrap, and everything keeps breaking down, but we're going to keep pushing through, right? See you soon. Well, Kira, welcome back, day 24. It has been a gloriously peaceful start to the year. It really has. We're short of materials for a couple of reasons. This battery has gone straight to red. I don't know what happened to it, but it's. I don't think it was an attack. And this one's been damaged for a while. The problem is electronics. And the reason we need the electronics and the reason we don't have the electronics is because while we have been and still are smelting like crazy, we've been using it to build these things. So we now have 3 here, we now have 3 here, and we're working on 3 here, and it functions brilliantly. It really does deal to an awful lot of our problems having this many devices. And it's not really bothering my power supply either. And we researched the whatchamacallit, the FM shield, flare shield. So even with issues in relation to solar flares and various other bits and pieces, where are you people going in thunderstorm, Krista? Are you safe? Looks like you might be just doing the wall. Yeah. So even with all these things here and up and running and everything. It's good. We're doing good. We're doing very, very good. So we've had flying attacks and we've managed to repulse them quite well. We've got the 3 flat cannons and the lasers. The lasers are pretty good. That deals with those issues, and any other walkers, crawlers, etc. get smashed up by this lot, which is just fantastic. So we've had a little bit of time to regroup. We're not exactly. I mean, we're. To be fair, maintenance, so this is a maintenance issue. talk about that in a minute. This is a maintenance issue. This is a maintenance issue. You know, these are things that break that you need maintenance. And the reason that we've not been able to deal with those is because I haven't been making electronics, and the reason I haven't been making electronics is because is he coming here? Is because I've been using all the alloys to build up our defenses, which were very, 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 very much needed. And now that we're really doing quite well, this is now on my nice to have list. But I really need to get my batteries sorted, which means I need to do some electronics, which means I need to get some alloys smelted. Here he comes. And hopefully those alloys smelted will end up going into electronics, which can then go into these things. Because I think these have, yeah, that's alloyed up. And that needs 4 alloys. So we should be able to, I think this needs 5? 5 for electronics? 10. It needs 10. Oh my gosh, that's an awful lot. we haven't found any on an expedition. So that's it. Meltdowns and things, yeah, okay, maybe coming along. And again, as I pointed out before, the only reason they seem to have meltdowns is because when I tell them to do things. And if I tell them to do too many things, they have too many meltdowns. Because they want to do other things, and I don't want them to do other things. I want them to do this, I want them to do that. And they simply don't do it. Which is, you know, whatever. Anyway. That's the situation. What have we got resource-wise? Well, we had blight and a bunch of other things, and we've been slowly catching up with our supplies. So we've got some more hay on the go for our money-making scheme, if I can get up there. Sticks don't care about. Wood, we're a bit short of wood, but we've got some wood earmarked for cutting down. Stone is fine. Alloys, as you know. Fabrics and things we're doing okay with. Fuel and various other bits and pieces we're doing okay with. Electronics is a problem. Food, we're guzzling along. I think we're doing pretty good. As far as I know, we've got a severe heat wave on the way. That's fine. We'll just check everybody's clothes. Cooked meals we haven't got anywhere with. Medication we're doing fine with. Clothes we're kind of up and down a bit, and we do have things. And weapons, we're still on the cusp with some weapons. We don't have any special stuff or tools. We do have quite a lot of trade goods now. So let's just, we'll put it here. What if we got she's in a hat and all of this other stuff, which is fine. Heat tolerance is no change, so it makes no difference. She's fully clothed, which is fine. He is also fine. So everybody's fine. Weapon wise, yeah, she's got a full laser pistol. She's got a pretty good laser pistol. And he's got a pretty good laser pistol. So we would like to get more weapons, obviously. I would like to get more electronics, obviously. I don't want her doing CPU cores because she'll just use up the resources. So what I need her to concentrate on is, somebody needs to probably put this on, at least it will drop the temperature a little bit. And we haven't, oh here we go, we haven't built this one. It's on our list of things to do, but you know, nice to haves. So I'll let you hang around and see these aggressive animals. That's down here. And how our defenses handle those. There's no flyers this time, all crawlers, but I'll let you see how they're kind of functioning, knowing that some of these, they occasionally get tripped by the local wildlife. Local wildlife come wandering through here and get themselves into all kinds of pickle, which is whatever. So people are out harvesting food and doing everything else, which is great. No drama llama. And what's Emmeline up to? She's still making trade goods. The last trade ship that came through, we had a shortage of trade goods. Well, maybe not a shortage. We hadn't built up enough stock to make it feel like it was worth my while, and they didn't have anything I wanted to buy. So I kind of felt like that seemed to be largely pointless. Oh, here comes the trade ship. So we'll have a look at this, and then we'll talk to you about the trade ship. Here they come. These ones are annoying. These bloated things. Simply because of the amount of gas they generate. The last one we had was like I think 22 of them. And when they die or make gas, they like damage things. So this one here is not being targeted. They're going to cause a bit of damage to these poles and various other bits and pieces. I need to get more traps around the outside, I think. So there you go, that's that dealt with. So we could do with, as you've seen, we could do with a little bit more than just a laser here, which is absolutely fine. Yes, they destroyed the pole fence. How much insect meat have I got now? I've got 451. So what I should probably do is I should probably earmark all of these things. I don't want to, it's a bit of a pain because I don't want to go through and use the, butcher all command, because then it'll pick up all the small things. And I don't want them to pick up all the small things. I want them to just do the big things. It is more than enough trouble to try and get them to just do all of the big things. So, but we do get quite a lot of stuff from it. So let's see what this trade ship has. Yeah, I mean, in theory, we could sell them a lot of dead insect. I don't think that's the case. We've got lots of food, stuff, things, pickled veggies. They won't. So some trade ship, they have nothing to trade. This is all stuff they're prepared to buy. What are they going to sell us? They'll sell us electronics, but it's pricey. And I don't think we're that desperate that we need to spend our money on it. And they've got survival kits. No. We've got first aid kits. No. So I could sell all of this, which is then 15k. I think it's worth it. So I think we'll sell all that for 15k. And that's fine. That'll take us above 250,000, and that'll be hunky-dory. And I would like her, when it's not middle of the night, oh, she's decided, I would like her to work on the electronics, and we'll start getting the electronics rolling. So, bit of a pause, take a breath, take stock. We're doing okay. We've gone over another one of those dangerously reckless humps. Yes, we're struggling with electricity, or have been struggling with electricity. We need to get these things repaired. That is ready to repair. I think I should be able to repair that. We might need to build another wind turbine, but I need to get these batteries up. I need to get these batteries fixed. Let's get the batteries fixed. Let's get that fixed. Let's see what our power generation looks like. We can move some wind turbines in here. We're not using this space. I don't care about research right now. So we can get some turbines in. We can do some stuff. We're not using this space. These things that we were originally going to use for defenses that have got poles around them, we can fill up with power if we need to, which provides a little bit of protection. But obviously be aware, every time you have one of these things, if it breaks down, it's just more money to fix it, right? More money, more stuff to fix it. Which is part of the problem. So yeah, so that's it. 262k. We're trucking along. I don't know. She's like a busy little beaver. Can we get to? Oh, malfunction freezer. Which one? Not that one. Have we got spare stuff? No, we don't have spare stuff for the freezer now. Oh my word, I'm dazed. Is this one ready to go? No, we didn't get an electronic for that one. What about that one? That one needs 3. So this is the one you're trying to fix first, the one that needs the most amount of stuff. Man, it's like herding cats. It really is. Okay, so I've got to go through managing all this, because this is obviously now my malfunction freezer, and this is my good freezer. So I need to see if I can empty that freezer, which is fine, but Yeah, we're out of storage space. So we'll save as much as we can. The pickled stuff I think is fine, and the insect meat, the oil I think is fine. The insect meat we'll try and continue to make fuel. I think it's this one for the insect meat, but I think we do need more fuel. So there you go. I ramble on, little things, problems to solve, things to fix, herding cats, etc., etc. But I don't feel like we're on the terminal brink. I think we've got a little bit of a pause to kind of consolidate. We want to build up some of these defenses a little bit more. It is the 13th year. I'm hoping to get to 300,000 by the end of year 13. So you never know. We might be able to get out of here by year 15. But I guess only time will tell. Shall see you all soon. Right, Guru team. It is day 36. I don't know if you can see that in red over there on the right hand side. 227. 220. Right, well look, I've just had this built, luckily enough. I'll get it handled so that it's actually on the circuit. But 227, this is going to be a big ask. This is going to be a bit. I appreciate they're all very small, but the problem with them all being very small is they trigger the traps, and then they run through the traps, and then they just overwhelm everything. 200. Right. Okay. Look, we'll see what happens, shall we? I mean, Chris is out there repairing some stuff, so good on her, mate. We've added in some additional traps. Because there were some holes, we added in some traps around here because they were standing out here. But here we go. So we'll get everybody where we need everybody to be, and we'll see what happens. Shall we? 220. I'm still 227. Someone was mocking me and saying, "Oh mate, you're doing a rubbish job." And it's like, am I? Am I? Look at this. Am I doing a rubbish job? I'm not entirely sure. The flamethrowers may even run out of fuel. I have no idea. They're using so much of this stuff. Where's the other four? Run out of fuel. I don't think the other four are going to last. Right, okay. I'm gonna let my people do their own thing because look at this mess. 227. I mean, that's just, what is her problem? She's just mad, having another meltdown wherever she is. I mean, it works. it obviously works. 227. Just look at this. Look at this pile of things that is here. That's just mental. Anyway, so let's slow this down. Where are we? Well, I'll tell you where we are. We're nearly at 300,000. Which is not bad. That's a third of the way, and we're making some more. We just sold a bunch to the smuggler, actually, and made a bucket load of money. Well, I say a bucket load of money. We made 20 odd K, which is, you know, whatever. Anyway, 7 more of those, right? No, 14 more of those. Anyway, the point is, we made money, and we have money, and there is money, and money is going on, and we have things, there is stuff. And we repaired all the batteries. That was a bit of a mission, because you have to get all the alloys, and then you have to make all the electronics, and I think we're still short 1. I don't know why. It says we're short 1. Oh, that's broken, is it? Oh, okay, that explains why we need 1 electronic. So, we repaired everything, we fixed everything, we caught up with everything, we built all of the stuff that we wanted to build over here, which is all extra capacity, I wanted to talk about building this next, which is still going to eat up time and resources, of course, of course, of course. But we're getting there. We have a lot of defenses, which hopefully will save us from a lot of things that may come our way of the crawling and the flying varieties. We have just run out of fuel. We don't have any fuel in there, and we're short there. We are making plenty of fuel because we have 404 insect meat in there, which is fine. We don't have any fats that I can see, but you know, we could feasibly make fuel. And sorry, we are in fact making fuel, 20 of. So we'll carry on doing that, which is just a process that's ongoing, which isn't a drama. These things are not worth cutting up for. We'd be there all day. So we've got some things. Hey, we picked up some carbon nanotubes off an expedition. I don't know what we're going to use it for. I don't think we can actually make anything. Could we make anything with it? No. Pulse rifles. Oh my. Or laser pistols. Where are we with the weaponry front? She's got a good laser pistol. Her laser pistol is... Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they're using their laser pistols less because we're relying on the defenses more, so our weaponry is lasting longer, which is absolutely fine. We're going to need to harvest some more of this stuff real soon. We're nearly there, so that we can stock up for building up our money. We have some sticks, we have some wood, we have some stone, we're obviously finding alloys, we have plenty of fabric, not a drama, we have plenty of silicon, plenty of energy crystals, plenty of mushrooms. We're going to need some more ore, that's a for sure. We need more electronics. Food-wise, we're doing fine. Food-wise, it's not a drama. We haven't done any cooked foods, although we're working on the stimulating teas and things again. And we've got 10 bandages, 10 healing band, 59 antibiotics, 95 first aid kits. We're doing good. Clothes is up and down, but we're okay. Weapons, we've got nothing spare. We've got no spare tools. We've got 17 stimulating teas. Nothing in the pain side of things, but we should probably get some in. We should probably work on the stimulants as well. And obviously we've got nearly 300,000 galacticoin. Everything is functioning, pretty much, more or less. Well, it is. Nothing's broken. Nothing's broken beyond repair. Some things that need... I built this in, but the flamethrower destroys it. So... The thing is, it forces the critters round. I mean, I almost think that I should probably change that. Could I change that and have it there instead? Yeah, there's too many traps in the way. I'll just leave it the way it is. Sure, it's fine. Yeah, and that's it. So we're moving on. We're moving on. It is day 36. We are getting somewhere. We do have some defenses. Things are a little bit stronger. I built this wedding arch, but they haven't sorted out getting married yet. But we're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on, and we're building things. And we've got stuff lined up. We do probably need some additional spears. We do need... that's probably about it, actually. I think, is she working on spears? She's not working on spears. We probably need to get some of that sorted. We also need... We get harvesting tools sorted. They're down here. What do we need for harvesting? 30 metal alloy. It's just so much metal alloy. Xander has one. Just built one. But 30 metal alloy. You're having a giraffe. Which reminds me, where is old Xander Meander? Where was that? Where was those rocks I wanted him to go and mine? Could he go and mine those rocks for me? Because we need some ore. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's it. So yeah, yeah, being criticized for, you know, oh blimey, you're doing a rubbish job. I had a look at this. And you remember, movement 55%, right? Now then, this guy, movement 65%. Between the two of them, what is that? 120%? So between the two of them, that's 1.2 people. So I've been struggling on since I don't know when they got permanently damaged. Pretty early on, actually. I've been struggling on for at least, let's say, the last 10 years with 2.2 people. I've not been doing this with 3 people. I know it seems like there's 3 people here, but there really isn't. Because they're so darn slow. She's so slow. She's so absolutely slow. And her manipulation is dreadful, 65%. She's only 75% there at any given time. So, you know, and the same with him. So, at least she's all there. So, yeah, I suppose you play the hand you have, right? And could I have changed that earlier on? Yeah, probably. These things. My advice is build these darn things. Build lightning rods as soon as you get the opportunity, because if your people get damaged, it's a permanent uphill battle for the rest of the entirety of the game. So, anyway, yes, am I behind? You're darn right I am. Have I had some pretty hard cards to deal with? Yes, I have. Could I have avoided some of those situations? Oh, I don't know. Probably, maybe, definitely, yeah, of course. If I'd done this instead of that, who knows? But at the end of the day, I'm alive. Year 13, thank you very much. Day 37. And I've got a pretty much impenetrable defense system. Oh my gosh, never say that. I've got a heck of a defense system going. We've got an abundance of food, and we're making coin. Thank you very much. 300,000 really, and still going. So yeah, no, not great, but you know, perseverance, not perfection. That's what we said, and that's where we're at. So I'm going to carry on, and I'm sure as hell that I'm going to get out of here. I don't know when I'm going to get out of here, but I am going to get out of here, and we're going to get out of here with $1 million. Thank you. Anyway, see you at the end of the year. Right, well, welcome back. It is day 48. And blimey, it is throwing everything at us again. You wouldn't know by looking at it. You'd be like, oh, what are you talking about? Looks good. It all looks good. You're right. It does look good, which is a bit of a minor miracle, is because yeah, we've had a couple of these things destroyed. We've had some of our defenses really taken to the hammering. Quite a licking. I don't think we've lost any flamethrowers. Nearly ran out of fuel on a couple of things a few times. These, you can see maybe this fence has taken a bit of a pounding. Yeah, look, it's throwing things at us again, throwing a lot of things at us again. But we're hanging on in there. We've switched the second one of these on so that we can see if we can get stuff moving along, because we just needed so many alloys and things, and we're now waiting on CPU cores. We're short of one. What were we short a CPU core for? Oh, we were short a CPU core for this, but it seems to be up and running again. So it looks like we're not short a CPU core. That said, I want to build one of these, and one of those needs a CPU core. So actually, I need 2. So I need 2 of those bad boys, which is fine. It's going to be a bit dicey. These are going to be very sacrificial, because the problem is with this range, well, I have to probably build that, to be honest. 1 CPU core metal alloy. I don't know if they'll attack it out there. It's going to be an interesting thing to see. The problem is going to say is with this range, they'll tackle the shriekers that are out here, but this won't come into play unless the shriekers come in closer, and they tend to stay at quite a distance to throw at these things, obviously, and it can be a bit dicey. So yeah, I'll see how this goes. I need 3 CPU cores, not 2. That's 3 CPU cores. So there you go. So yeah, look, we haven't had any traders come through, so that's why we're still at 290,000. We haven't. I would have been nice to have broken the 300,000 this year, but we haven't broken 300,000 this year, which, you know, is fine when you consider where we started and where we've got to. That's not too bad. We would like to go a little bit quicker, I'd have to say. So that's definitely something. We'd definitely like to have to go a little bit quicker. Who's going to do that? How about you? But you know, like I said, we're persevering, we're surviving and thriving. We've got an abundance of almost everything that we need. The only thing that we're falling behind is these darn alloys. And oh, we did, however, and I haven't had the chance to do it. So let's get onto it and do it soon. It's not the shooting star. We've got a cargo pod. Where'd it go? We had a cargo pod. What happened to it? Did it disappear because we didn't go and look at it? That's a bit of an annoyance. That I didn't know that happened. I thought cargo pod stayed. Maybe it was because it was on fire. I didn't get a chance to go and fix it. Oh, that's a bit of a drama llama. That would have been nice to have cargo pod. Anyway. Who was needing hats? She was needing a hat. That's one thing. But Sandra needed a hat. No, he's good. What else does she need? Nothing, she's good. Short a spear. That's rubbish. May as well put a jacket on. Yeah, we're short of spears. We're getting a little bit short of spears here. Spears, we're going to need 3 of them. 10 wood, 10 scrap. We got wood, we got scrap. We just need someone to actually make it, which is fine. And Emmeline's busy making a truckload of trade goods. I keep bumping it up to 50, but to be honest, we're going to have to move it down so she builds some spears. 360 is not too bad. We don't need 7. It's usually 10 bandages is usually enough. We haven't got a truck with that stuff, and that stuff, and that stuff. We got respirator masks researched. I just need to make them, really. Maybe bump them up a bit so that I remember. That's just to take the ease off toxic ash situations and so on and so forth. So yeah, so they're getting ready to celebrate. I sincerely hope that they get through the New Year's Eve celebrations without an attack, because they really piled it on the last few days with 3 or 4 fairly significant attacks, and it really tested our defenses. It has to be said, we had some people pass out, we had some injuries, we had some close calls with things getting into the camp and so on, but at the end of the day we have managed to persevere again for yet another year. We are richer than we were at the start of the year. We have more stuff than we had at the start of the year. We have better defenses than we had at the start of the year. So we have a broken battery which just needs repaired, which is fine. So we have more power. I am now thinking about, actually we need another freezer because we have so much food and perishables that I might need to build another freezer, which needs 2 electronics. So I need to make sure that I put electronics on my list. I've got 5. That's right. We salvaged 5. We salvaged 5 electronics, which is jolly good. So yeah, we got all of our things have come to the end of their harvest life, and we had some xenophlower blight and things that we had to cut, but otherwise we're doing all good. So yeah, end of another year. Year 13 was lucky for some, as it happens. Will year 14 be lucky for some? We're not getting out of here on year 15. If we get out of here on year 20, I'll be happy, or before year 20, because I think, yeah, if we would need to make 100,000 a year, it's going to be tight, but that's the aim, right? We're going to have to make 100,000 a year. And I'll check what that looks like in numbers, but basically I think you're talking about, we're going to have to, every time a trade ship comes through, we're going to have 500 trade goods ready to sell. We've been selling like 400 at a time, and we've got 360 here, but we're not quite. I think we need 500 at a time. So we've got to pull Emmeline off the things that she has been doing. And to be honest, she's been doing that to do an awful lot of catch-up work, and we've pretty much caught up. And Krista plods along and does all the repairs and things. So the only issue here is smelting this material, getting Xander out to get ore and get scrap and bits and pieces. But yeah, anyway. That's it. No matter how well you think I'm doing on this one, on hard, by the way, with 2.1 people, please feel free to keep watching. Please feel free to drop a like. Please feel free to take bets on whether you think I'm ever going to make it out of here or not. But do subscribe. Do feel free to drop a comment. And I'll see you all again real soon. Ta-ta for now. I'll use the right button.
PlayStation